Alright, March 20th, 2023, backyard update. Fence is here. Orchard. I finally have 2 young Fuyu persimmons. The last Fuyu persimmon I had was a large one, and I don't like to buy large trees because they typically are root bound. These trees are smaller. I believe they are second year trees, it looks like from the growth patterns. Dog for scale. Say hi, Ivory. And these are 2 Fuyus. The citrus I had died in the freeze. I'm going to put a satsuma there, and I'm going to put a lime between them, kind of at a 45, maybe a 30-degree angle here. Here's a Joey avocado and a mountain laurel. The prevailing wind comes right through here, so I've got a couple of trees growing that'll hopefully deflect the north wind. Plus this mountain laurel should be, ooh, you like my black nail there? I slammed it in a door. That's looking good. Plus this should get bigger up to about the roof there, and that's what I want to fill, is this right here. So that would offer more protection for the orchard. This is a south-facing orchard. I've got it rung with rocks here so that hopefully they produce a little heat. You know, in the winter they'll heat up, and in a cold spell there won't be any wind, and they'll reflect heat back on the trees, that kind of thing. Anyway, it's mostly done. I just want 2 citrus here, a satsuma and a lemon. Other than that, I'm thinking about getting another avocado. I mean, we really like avocados, but I would get one that doesn't flower when the Joey flowers. I don't know. So over here, the carnage is pretty intense after 2 years of freezes. The Australian bottle brush is toast. I've had that plant for 10 years. Yeah, didn't do well in Austin, moved it to Houston. Native lantana didn't make it back. Not a first-year lantana, you can tell by the trunk. That's a second-year lantana there. It's pretty impressive freeze. 2 freezes in a row, I guess. This is a Duranta. These particular Durantas I got from a nursery, and they don't have thorns. So I'm really trying to hold on to these. I've only got 2 left. Don't grow very well in Austin. They don't flower until like September or October. But here, my goodness, they flower their summer all the way until October. It's pretty cool. Several months. Another native lantana didn't make it. 1 native lantana did. So that's good. I mean, if it, you know what, honestly, I didn't need another lantana here. So it's fine. We'll work with what we've got. Barbados cherry didn't make it. I planted in October, though. The freeze was in January, so, you know, I wasn't covering it. Pecan, I'm out. Jury's still out. It almost looks like this is changing every day, this little bit right here. But I can't really tell. This is growing really well. Yopon hollies, 5 of them there, backed by 3 wax myrtles, 2 Monterey oaks, and then a Monterey oak on the edge. This is the meat of the wall that I needed. I really was trying to build something that is going to be super thick in 5 to 7 years. This is coming along nicely. For some reason, this one's had its leader broken off 2 years in a row, so it's much shorter than the others. But the others are already as tall as the fence, the other Monterey oaks. This one here is 2 feet tall. The leader keeps getting broken, so I guess that goes to show how much that matters. So these 2 wax myrtles are new here. This one is, I planted from Austin. Didn't do well in Austin. I think it had 1 good leaf and like 6 leaves on it when I planted it. Obviously it likes Houston, so I got 2 more. And then the pine forest, new addition to the pine forest, is an elbow bush here. Short leaf pines, I think I might end up getting 2 more, because these were cut and I was planning on having that as part of the aesthetic. So now it just doesn't look as big. 1 loblolly, and that loblolly's really taken off this year. I mean, just exploding. Had a little mold problem with it, but I took care of it last year. Just really stayed on it for a whole season and got rid of the mold. You know, these two are new. These two pines are new. These three are the old ones. And you can see the difference. These three, I think, are about ready to shoot up. Apparently, these will shoot up 6 feet in 1 year. And so I'm excited for that to happen. It kind of looks like it's starting to happen here with this one. I mean, that's a lot of growth. This right here, that has been since March. Or no, since February. That's a lot of growth. Another Monterey oak. This was the last one that I planted, but still part of the crop that I bought. I just wasn't sure where to plant it, so I think I planted it, I don't know, 3 months later. But I don't know, it's doing okay. It's not doing as well as the others, but it's doing okay. Probably get as tall as the fence this year. This is a 1-year-old American sycamore. Holy, this is growth. This is the second year of growth. The first year growth was up to about there. That's all second year. So I have high hopes for this tree. That is the living landscape. Super excited to go compare it to the previous living landscape. Living fence, I meant. Living landscape, obviously. So here, I'm going to get some smell stuff going here. I'm going to expand this bed out a little bit. Put some smell stuff right here. And over here, I'm going to try something called Texas bluebells. This spot is always wet. I don't know if it gets enough sun for Texas bluebells, but I'm certainly going to try it because it's always wet. This is where all of the drainage for the whole house comes under this gazebo here. So, wow, are these growing well? When I bought these, they were 1 gallon. Right now, they'd easily be a 5-gallon plant. Easy, if not even bigger. This is a tremendous jump in size. I planted them in an area where they're getting constant runoff from this. You can't really see it, but there's a drip line there. They are constantly getting drip, drip, drip. On the lake side, there is a lot. Every day there's humidity, and so every day it's dripping here. This is the north side, northwest. So the sun comes over, and these guys get a little bit of sun. You can tell that they've got some burn on them too. But I don't water them. This is, wow, they're just in a really good spot, and they are taking off. Can't believe how much growth. These are typically slow growers, but they've tripled. I'm interested to go back and see the previous video. I think they tripled in size. Red maple here. Not sure if I'm going to be able to keep this one. It's got a bad cut. Bad split in it right there. Right down at the base like that. I think that's going to weaken the tree. I mean, it already kind of looks like it's hollowing out. I'm thinking I might have to ditch this tree and get another one. I'll let it grow for now, but I think I need to get another one. And so, got another red maple here. Cypress tree here. Catalpa, 2 catalpas here. I bought them in different years because there's supposed to be something where they cycle on and off with regards to the moth, the sphinx, or not the sphinx moth, but I think it's the catalpa moth or something like that. They lay these worms that catfish can't resist. So I'm hoping that these trees, these drop locusts. No, I'm sorry. The cedar drop sphinx moths, which are the huge moths. So we'll have food coming from here, Maples are known for several different species that overwinter underground. So I've got a maple here that'll drop bugs in at different times than these will. The sycamore is an American sycamore that is locusts. And so you'll notice how I have it leaning and everything like that. That's so that hopefully locusts will drop in the water. And then the far one is a white oak. White oaks are known for attracting like 300 or 400 different species of stuff. So surely some of that stuff overwinters underwater. Overwinters underground. That's what I'm trying to say. So that means it'll be underwater. So yeah, I got a good thing going on here. You can see the burn pit over there. Got some nice big stumps here. Gonna try and protect these this summer. Just kind of leaving them outside, and eventually we're gonna lacquer them. This is a sandpaper tree in an aqua. No, ma'am. Nope. No. This is an aqua tree. And Ivory was trying to take the seaweed that I put around the tree. So this is also known as a sandpaper tree if you listen. That's sandpaper. Feels like sandpaper. This is another wax myrtle. Wax myrtle, this one is designed to just fill that wind gap right there. I just need a wind gap right here. Same thing here. Fill the wind gap. This is a firewise tree. It's planted pretty close to the fire pit, so I definitely wanted something firewise. Same thing with the catalpas. I believe they're firewise as well. This is a volunteer. This guy, or this girl, whatever, this tree was about 12 inches, not even 12 inches tall, when a branch in a storm blew off a 200-year-old oak tree right there and landed right here next to it and broke this out. So the only reason I left this here was because this is already broken. I was going to pull that tree out, but this is already broken. So, got one of those. And, yeah, just a good look. I think I do need a replacement for that tree already. I mean, maybe I can let it grow for a few years, but I think it's going to have to come down. I mean, maybe in a couple years. It's already rotted, this one right here. So I think I need to, put another one up here. All right, that's the backyard. Pretty excited about everything.